Hi, welcome to Sunil Maths tutorial. In this class, we discuss about Abel's test and some problems depends upon Abel test. This is part 1. We solve some more problems on this test. Let us see the test. If the infinite series summation n is equals to 1 to infinity an is convergent. The infinite series summation an is convergent. And the sequence bn is monotonic and bounded. The sequence bn is monotonic and bounded. Then summation n is equals to 1 to infinity an bn is convergent. You observe that summation an is convergent and the sequence bn is monotonic and bounded. Monotonic and bounded. Then these two conditions implies as summation an bn, their product, is convergent. Summation an is a convergent series and bn is a sequence of monotonic sequence which is monotonic and bounded. Then summation an and bn is convergent series. Yes, let us solve some problems. Test the convergence of the series. Test the convergence of the series. Test the convergence of the series 1 minus 1 by 3 into 2 square plus 1 by 5 into 3 square minus 1 by 7 into 4 square plus and so on up to infinity. It says let us apply Abel's test to solve this problem. So what is the given series? The given series is 1 minus 1 by 3 into 2 square plus 1 by 5 into 3 square minus 1 by 7 into 4 square, 1 by 7 into 4 square plus and so on. This series can be written as, this series can be expressible as 1 minus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 3 square minus 1 by 4 square plus and so on. Product 1 by 3, 1 by 5, 1 by 7 and so on. But here the product is you observe that term wise product with respective terms only. Term wise respectively. Term wise respectively. It means first one multiply with first one, 1 by 3 with second term, 1 by 5 with third term, 1 by 7 with fourth term and so on. This product is only term wise respectively. You observe that. This product only term wise. That is very important point here. Product is term wise. So this is very clear. This is a series of alternating series minus 1 power n minus 1 by n square minus 1 power n minus 1 by n square, and this is a sequence bn is equals to, you observe that 1 by 3, 1 by 5, 1 by 7, 1 by 2n minus 1 comma small n belongs to capital N. This alternating series is very clearly convergent by using Leibniz test. By applying Leibniz test, which is nothing but summation an. Summation an is equals to, you compare with the series an, then you get minus 1 power n minus 1 by n square. If you take modulus, mod an is equals to 1 by n square. This is very clear. Summation mod an is equals to summation 1 by n square. This is a convergent series. If it is convergent means summation mod an is convergent. Therefore, summation an is absolutely convergent. Summation an is absolutely convergent. We need the thing convergent series. So trivial, summation an is convergent. Summation an is convergent. It is very clear. And bn is, you observe that by seeing the terms, it is clearly decreasing. It is clearly decreasing. Very clear. Bn is decreasing. Bn is decreasing and also bounded below. So the sequence is bounded and decreasing. Here the series is convergent by Abel test. By Abel's test, we conclude that summation an bn is convergent. Summation an bn is convergent. What it means? Summation, the given infinite series minus 1 power n minus 1 by n square into 2n minus 1 is convergent. So the given series is convergent series. Observe the procedure. To apply this Abel's test, you must need some knowledge of Leibniz test, convergence of the series, and how to check the sequence is decreasing or increasing. It is very clear and simple. So let us go for next problem. Test for convergence. 1 minus 1 by 4 into 3 plus 1 by 4 square into 5 minus 1 by 4 cube into 7 plus and so on. You observe that again this series is also a product of two terms. The first one is, this series clearly a product of 1 minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 square minus 1 by 4 cube plus and so on into 1 comma 1 by 3 comma 1 by 5 comma 1 by 7 comma and so on. Again this product is term wise only. That is very important thing. That product is term wise only. So the process as it is holds here, Bn is equals to 1 by 2n minus 1, n belongs to capital N, and Bn is decreasing and bounded. Here you observe that here this can be written as, this series can be written as summation minus 1 power n minus 1 divided by 4 power n minus 1. Summation minus 1 power n minus 1 divided by 4 power n minus 1. So when comparing with summation an, you get minus 1 power n minus 1 divided by 4 power n minus 1. If you apply mod an is equals to 1 by 4 power n minus 1. Very clear. Summation mod an is a geometric series. With common ratio 1 by 4 less than 1. What it means? Every geometric series with common ratio less than 1 is convergent. So summation an is also convergent. Actually summation mod an is convergent. If summation mod an is convergent, then automatically summation an is absolutely convergent. So the series is convergent. Here summation un is convergent. By Abel test, by applying Abel test, we conclude that summation an into bn is convergent. Therefore, the given series minus 1 power n minus 1 divided by 4 power n minus 1 into 2n minus 1 is a convergent series. You observe that. Let us solve the next problem, third one. Test for convergence 1 minus 5 into root 2, 1 minus 5 into root 2 plus 1 by 9 into root 3 minus 1 by 13 into root 4 plus and so on. You observe that. So again, this series we can apply the Abel's test here also, because it can be written as product of two terms. You observe here 1 minus 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1 by root 4 plus and so on. The given series can be expressible in this way. And again product of 1 comma 1 by 5 comma 1 by 9 comma 1 by 13 comma and so on. You remember that one thing, this product is term wise only. This product is term wise only. That is very important point. You remember that. That product is term wise only. This is nothing but an alternating series, summation minus 1 power n minus 1 by root 10. This is an alternating series. This is an alternating series. And here the sequence, it can be written as Bn is equals to, observe the denominators, 1 by 5, 9, 13, 1 by 4n minus 3, 1 by 4n minus 3, comma, small n belongs to capital N. Put n is equals to 1, you get 1. Put n is equals to 2, you get 1 by 5. Put n is equals to 3, you get 1 by 9 and so on. So this is also very clear. The sequence Bn is monotonically decreasing. Monotonically decreasing. And it is very clearly bounded below. So by Leibniz test, we know the Leibniz test. What is Leibniz test? It is decreasing first of all. It means an greater than or equals to an plus 1 and limit n tends to infinity, an is equals to 0. It satisfies both the conditions. By Leibniz test, this series is convergent. Summation minus 1 power n minus 1 an is convergent. So given series, summation, this term completely is a convergent series. So something you can take here Bn, some Cn, so for our convenience only. So Cn less than or greater than or equals to Cn plus 1 and limit Cn is equals to 0. Then limit n minus 1 power n minus 1, Cn is convergent. Therefore summation an is convergent series. Here it is a bounded sequence and it is a convergent series. Here it is bounded sequence and it is a convergent series. Then by applying Abel test, summation an bn is convergent. Summation an bn is convergent. The given infinite series is a convergent series. The given infinite series is a convergent series. So let us solve the fourth problem. Let us solve the fourth one. 1 by log 2, the given infinite series is 1 by log 2 minus 1 by 2 cube into log 3, 1 by 2 cube into log 3 plus 1 by 3 cube into log 4 minus 1 by 4 cube into log 5 plus and so on. You do yourself, work out this problem, log n minus n divided by log n. Here take an is equals to n cube plus 1 whole power 1 by 3 minus n and bn is equals to 1 by log n. Bn is equals to 1 by log n. You observe that this sequence is very clear. Sequence Bn is monotonic and decreasing. Monotonically decreasing. So very clear, this sequence Bn is bounded also. Monotonically bounded. Now you observe the term an is equals to n cube plus 1 whole power 1 by 3 minus n. Let us simplify this term, which implies as an is equals to, by making n cube common, n cube whole power 1 by 3 1 plus 1 by n cube whole power 1 by 3 minus n. So you get n into 1 plus 1 by n cube whole power 1 by 3 minus n. By making n common and expanding this term by using binomial theorem for rational index. Expanding this term by using binomial theorem for rational index. 1 plus 1 by 3 into 1 by n cube plus 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 minus 1 divided by 2 factorial into 1 by n cube whole square plus and so on. You observe that we are already by making n common, so you get minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled and you get this step 1 by 3 into 1 by n cube plus 1 by 3 1 minus 2 by 3 1 minus 1 by 3 1 minus 3 by 3 1 by minus 1 by 3 into 2 by 3 minus 2 by 9 1 by 2 factorial we have, they get cancelled, so simply we get minus 1 by 9 into 1 by n cube whole square plus and so on. By making 1 by n square common, we get 1 by 3n. By making 1 by n square common, 1 by n square minus 1 by 3n minus 1 by 9, 1 by n power 4 plus and so on. You observe that. Actually, by making 1 by n cube common, here it is n term, n is there. So which is equals to n by n cube. Here not 1 by n square and so on. So finally you get 1 by n square 1 by 3 minus 1 by 9n square plus and so on. Take Cn is equals to 1 by n square. It is very clear. Summation Cn is equals to summation 1 by n square. By p test, summation Cn is convergent. By p test, summation Cn is convergent. Now calculate the limit. Limit n tends to infinity. Cn by an, which is equals to not Cn by an by Cn. You get limit n tends to infinity. You observe that an is equals to, you get 1 by n square. Cn is equals to also 1 by n square. 1 by Cn means n square. N square get cancelled. Finally you get 1 by 3 minus 1 by 9 n square plus and so on. By applying the limit we get, you get 1 by 3 not equals to 0. So limit n tends to infinity, an by Cn is equals to 1 by 3 not equals to 0. You observe that by comparison test, by limit comparison test, they have same nature. Summation Cn and summation an have same nature. By limit comparison test, summation an, summation Cn are both convergent or divergent together. They convergent or divergent together. But you observe that summation Cn is convergent. Therefore, summation an is also convergent. So, we prove that summation an is convergent. Already we show that Bn is a sequence which is monotonic and bounded by Abel test. Already we show that Bn is a decreasing sequence which is bounded below. So by applying Abel test, summation an Bn is convergent. It means the given series is a convergent series by applying the Abel test. Practice these problems. In the next class we discuss about more problems about the Abel test by using how to apply Abel test and